Well, have you ever wondered why God gave us two kidneys when we only need one? There's a man who believes the reason we have two is to give one of them away. Lori Johnson shows us how he gave the gift of life to a total stranger.
John Hembry is a college professor in Atlanta who tries to model his life after Christ's, so he looks for opportunities to give.
I was in the car listening to a story on the radio, and it was about living kidney donors and the long-term consequences. And just a quiet voice inside me said, "Listen to this, I'll tell you the next step."
He decided to donate a kidney to someone, but he and his wife kept that decision a secret until they could figure out who would be the recipient. Meanwhile, across town, David Edwards, a total stranger, was devastated to learn he needed a kidney, but no one in his family was a match.
I figured it would happen, but I didn't know when, so I was just trusting the Lord. I mean, that's all I can do.
Then David's wife met John's daughter and happened to mention her husband needed a kidney. Then John's daughter happened to mention that to her parents.
My wife said, "You don't know it, but your dad's been praying over the last 3 weeks to be a kidney donor transplant, a transplant donor, and just didn't know to whom."
David and John were a match, so with no time to spare, they had the surgery at Atlanta's Piedmont Hospital, a procedure John described as easy.
I gave a kidney on Friday. I was dismissed and discharged on Saturday. I was in church on Sunday. I walked for over an hour on Monday.
David is grateful beyond measure and prays others will be blessed as he's been.
The people that see this, I just hope, go get tested. Give somebody else life. I mean, it's great.
For his part, John said he'd do it again if he could.
It is virtually impossible to live the Christian life without the word give, giving, given, gave, any of those words in your vocabulary. It's what Christ, it's a reason he came.
Lori Johnson, CBN News.